Well, they won't stop trying to collect your taxes. They'll hound you to your grave. We're going to see revolution in this country. We've written about it before. It's called the Second American Revolution. It's the tax protests and the Tea Parties. And once again, you know, we're not Monday morning quarterbacks. We predicted this as a top trend in 2007, tax revolts. We called it the coalition of the cash strap. So, no, this country is going to be in some very difficult times.
And now it's the Tea Party.
Well, yeah, the Tea Party is the beginning. We've given it an official name, what we see happening next. We're calling it the progressive libertarian. Progressive in terms of things like clean foods and clean water and vitamins.
And local government, local control. Another quick question here. What are your predictions on the UK as a result of the hung parliament, both economically and globally? And what's your prediction for the next countries to go down after Greece, Portugal, and Spain?
The next countries to go down are going to be in Eastern Europe. Ukraine's already out, and so many of the other small ones. Now, the next big hit is going to be the UK. The election in the UK means nothing. It's like electing a Republican or a Democrat. It goes basically in the same direction. They don't have these genius minds that are going to be able to save the day. So it's going to decline terribly. More defaults, more banks going bust, and more calls to bail them out.
And as they get more desperate, the criminals will only steal that much faster to move to their offshore islands as they're now doing. Joe in Milwaukee, quick question for Gerald Celente.
Yes, Wednesday, the Handelsblatt, the German trade newspaper, said that the battle is going to begin against England and America. Because of retaliation, they sold all those shares, and I'll give you the think tank's name. It's called Leap/E2020.
All right, let me get a comment on that. Merkel came out yesterday. In fact, guys, print me that article. I didn't see it in my stack. And called them evil, malevolent bankers are doing this. We've even got the politicians turning against the bankers now, Gerald.
Well, you know, what Merkel's doing is for public consumption because, you know, the Germans don't want to bail out the Greeks or anybody else. But again, it's the beginning of World War III. We're seeing it happen in front of our eyes. This is the way these things unfold. And then when it happens, they're going to say, well, it happened because they assassinated the Archduke Ferdinand. You know, so it's all leading up to that now. The sides are being, the people are getting on the different sides, and the lines are being drawn. Again, the new party, Progressive Libertarian. We're going to see it happen. The country is going to enter into the second revolution.
So a new populist movement. Quickly, Jeff in New York, quick question for Gerald Celente.
Okay, two quick questions. Number one, I live with these people here in New York, and as you know, I've called you before. What's your case is this? Number one, when are the stupid patriots going to do something about New York? Your problems are coming from one small island. Don't sit where you are. What are you going to do about these characters here? Second thing, why don't we simply have a movement to say the old thing, repudiate the debt? Well, these people don't need to be paid. They need a piano.
I hear you. We're out of time. Gerald Celente, Trends Research.
It's happening now. It's beginning, and people are standing up, and it's going to change. It's going to change to the better as it gets worse.
Well, we have our once-a-month visit with you. We appreciate you coming back just 2 weeks after your last visit. Hopefully we can have you back on in 2 weeks again. And again, the website's trendsresearch.com. Gerald Celente, thank you for spending time with us.
Hey, thank you, and my best to Bob Chapman. He's great.
You bet. God bless you. I'm Alex Jones. Our website's Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Bob Chapman on what happened in the markets yesterday, straight ahead. He'll be able to tell us. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, Non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for SurvivalSeedBank.com.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at prisonplanet.tv.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
You know, I hate to say we told you so. More than 12 years ago, I was interviewing economist George Humphrey, who's, by the way, going to be in studio next week talking about the economy. Former city council member, good friend of mine. He talked about derivatives, how it was planned to create this global debt bubble, how they would collapse it, bring in a world government. That's now being openly announced. Bob Chapman for 40-plus years exposing it. Last year, I interviewed Celente. I also interviewed economist Webster Tarpley and others in my film, The Obama Deception. We laid out everything that was going to happen, everything that has now happened. It's not prophecy. We knew what Goldman Sachs and others were doing. The people are now ready to see the Obama Deception. They now know they're in trouble. Now is the time to awaken people. 6 months ago, we released a second film, Fall of the Republic. Our whole Bill of Rights, our Constitution, our financial system, all being done criminally. I lay out in this film exactly how they were going to do it, what was going to happen in 2010, 2011, everything. We even mentioned Greece and others as the first to go. We have the people on this show who know what they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? The mainstream media knows, they just won't tell you. If we politically can stand up against this, we can stop the World War III, we can stop the global implosion, we can stop the plunge protection team and the stock market manipulation. Get these two films and get them out to everyone you know. Make copies of them. If you can't afford the DVD in the highest quality, people are more apt to watch it if you give them this. They're free online. You can go to prisonplanet.tv for 15 cents a day, download them all in the highest quality, and burn them to disk. We released 2 new films last month. We're working our butts off. Invisible Empire, New World Order Defined. Incredible film. Breaks it all down. Got to be seen. We cover the police state takeover, how they plan to enforce it, how they're trying to take on gun owners, veterans, Tea Party people, how they're building FEMA camps. All proven. Not speculation. Absolute documented fact. It is, look, if we're in a race. The people are waking up. The sleeping giant is rousing. But we've got to wake up even more and fast so they know just how serious this system is. Now, I am so glad that we had Bob Chapman scheduled for today, as he's on with us every Friday, but he was out the last 2 weeks at golf tournaments. He deserves some time off. And when this happened yesterday, in the second hour of the show, or was it the third hour, Matt Ryan, we got several TV news programs on always in there. They've got about 8 monitors with different news on it. We've got 2 TV monitors with cable on it. Matt Ryan, when it had dropped 300 points in a minute and a half, said, you got to put this on screen. We put it on screen. In the next 5 minutes, it dropped right to 1,000 points and then suddenly reversed. This is the biggest one-day drop and rebound ever. And Bob Chapman is the leading expert specifically that we've interviewed with the accuracy of predictions. He predicted the 2008. He predicted it would slow down again in 2010, 2011 as the prime depression zone. Same thing, the former head of the Treasury, the father of Reaganomics, Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, says they're destroying the economy by design. We now have the Goldman Sachs emails confirming this. This is command destruction. Like when a mosquito sticks its proboscis in your leg, it pumps in an acid enzyme to dissolve the cells so it can suck up the blood. They have injected us. Now they're sucking us dry. And they are just out of control. So I'm so glad we've got Bob of the International Forecaster on, military intelligence, the biggest silver and gold broker, private broker, and that's Mainline News reporting that. At the time, he had the biggest